Hello, everybody, and welcome to Friday Night Strike. I'm your general manager, Johnny Von Hollywood. And don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and click that notification bell, because we are posting every single week, Friday Night Strike, every Friday. And joined along with me, of course, is the crowd-pleasing Rod Kip. Welcome
Hello.
to the booth tonight.
I'm back.
We are kicking off the show with some competitors that we may have not seen for over a month. It was a super busy month over May this past year. But, you know, it's Star Wars month, right? So, Lotta is here.
Oh!
Shh, I still forgot to turn it off. This happened on call. From Ireland.
She's from Ireland.
Yes, well, Rod Kip, of course, you probably know Lotta, the competitor and the superstar the most. What could you tell our audience who may be new around here, the brief story of Lotta in the ShockWrestling universe?
The whole thing that happened with Animus took me by surprise too. I didn't see it coming. Ever since that happened, she refuses to return my calls. Midnight keeps asking about her, and there's nothing I could do about that.
Ever since she joined the Dark Fellowship, basically, is what you're trying to say here.
Basically,
tonight,
yeah.
Rod Kip. Well, you know how it do be. Once you get in with Animus, there is no getting out, it seems. It is more of a cult than anything, but the Dark Fellowship are, to be fair, champions here in the ShockWrestling universe, especially on Friday Night Strike. But we are setting up for All-Star Week next week. It's going to be huge across all brands. We are having the All-Star battles. We are having the All-Star Rumbles on both Monday Night Raw and Friday Night Strike to determine some things for whether that be Aftershock or July 4th Fight Night. Strike's going to be a little different for Fight Night this year. Oh, look who it is!
Oh
Your
my
scary
God.
box holder.
Victoria Rose.
Oh, he actually said her name.
How cute.
Did you hear that?
I did. Were you gonna keep this in?
Victoria Rose in a new... Well, I gotta. I mean, I talked over it, you know? We talked about it. It also happened on call, and it was pretty funny.
Okay.
It will be fixed for next week's episode of the All-Stars.
I didn't notice. I'm not gonna lie to you on call.
So, of course, Victoria Rose, your scary box holder, I heard she has a new getup, Rod Kip. This is going to be like what I was showing you in Living on a Prayer, the Bon Jovi music video.
Yo.
Watch this. Ready? Watch this. Watch this. Here it comes. Go! Victoria Rose!
What?
In Technicolor! Oh my God, I forgot how short she was, taking on Lotta as our first match of tonight's Friday Night Strike.
Are you sure?
Big matches throughout the night. We also have a battle royal.
Taller?
Shut up. We have a few big matches in a need to set up All-Star Strike for next week. I'm going to have a few challenges presented throughout the night. And of course, later on, we have the Belt of Zeus Open Challenge by Rivera. And of course, the Battle Royale to determine who will face the Raven next week on All-Star Strike, as Victoria Rose lands a big kick on the Lotta.
I love how.
Sorry, Rod Kip, I haven't given you a chance to speak.
I was gonna say, I love how the Zeus Championship belt is just ends up being an open challenge belt.
Well, that's what happens when you have 20 belts across the ShockWrestling universe. Sometimes you gotta, book an open challenge or two. Crowning her from the top, Victoria Rose putting Lotta down.
She might do it.
Wow! Weak!
See,
the Dark Fellowship is weak!
This wouldn't have happened if she's still trained under me.
Very valid point. Of course, Lotta not answering Rod Kip's phone calls here in the ShockWrestling universe.
And that's what she gets.
Victoria Rose, your scary box holder, getting a win to kick off tonight's episode of Friday Night Strike.
Maybe she'll cash in. Who knows?
I don't know. We have an opportunity here across the Shock Wrestlers. Multiple titles that are, of course, intergender, but we also have multiple titles that are in the women's division currently.
Is there anyone here that
Who do you think she would cash in on? I do know that your Shockwave Global Champion Bluebird is backstage.
She backstage? She could do that. But
she might try it, but we are moving right along here on this week's episode of Friday Night Strike. It's time for some revenge. Of course, we saw the Carrot revenge. Carrot returned. Rodkip, do you remember that?
I did. I saw.
Where? Where did he return at?
Well, it wasn't Friday. I was gonna say it wasn't Friday because that was the second time you showed. No, you didn't even let me.
This guy doesn't even keep up with our own lore, and he expects to be in the booth with me every single week.
You didn't give me a chance.
You disgust me.
You didn't even give me a chance.
What about my uncle? Did you give him a chance?
It's so true.
So last week, Paz had a few words that he had to state. I'm sure everybody loved the words by the Aussie Outlaw.
I know.
And then was attacked by the Carrot. Rodkip immediately said, "Was this your doing?" And I said, "No, it was not my doing." But
I still think it's your
Carrot and Paz wanted some revenge, and I said, "All right, you do what you see fit." As Paz is the one that I've been rooting for to be the Shockwave Global Champion. What are you mumbling over there? What?
He's gonna say good day, mate.
You want to talk about you want to talk about Paz so much? Tell our audience, tell the folks at home, what's been going on with him recently.
He was
other than the promo I just brought up.
I was just gonna say he was cheated. He was cheated out of a belt. He had this like losing streak
at Galactic Conquest.
Yes, at
during the Fatal 4-Way.
But I meant like before that. He was having this losing streak. He got the championship, the Zeus championship belt. Or like he was stabilizing
he held on to that belt for quite a while.
Yeah, and it was really getting him back up there.
Wow, we are about to talk about the Zeus belt 3 times tonight already, because not only did it, like I said, it's going to be up for grabs in the Lucha Open Challenge later on tonight, but we also Carrot Top over here, Carrot, the Carrot, he was the first belt of Zeus holder.
Yeah,
he's the one that got that thing merged. Paz immediately taking down the Carrot.
I was gonna say also the reason why it's like an open challenge belt too. He started that.
Yes, by putting it on the line. Yeah, it's been a workhorse title across the Shock Wrestling universe ever since its existence. Tied up here, the Aussie Outlaw chain wrestling with the Carrot, but no big boot. Carrot taking down Paz. More stomps here onto the chest, elbow drop.
Go for it.
Not as long as that thing's on strike, no. Maybe you can see if it's in a combined pay-per-view.
Okay.
Well, Ace has complained about that before. So back in the day for WWE, you had Raw pay-per-views and SmackDown pay-per-views, Nowadays you have, pay-per-view PLEs and NXT PLEs, right? Some people think it should come back as specific branded pay-per-views. Of course, here in the Shock Wrestling universe, we don't necessarily have specific branded pay-per-views. Ace has thought about it before. Ace and I have talked about that. If I wanted to pull the curtain back a bit, we have discussed that possibility before. But of course, we have combined PLEs.
The shareholders won't like that.
Like the Crisis PLEs, where it's Strike versus Caw. And stuff like that.
Yeah, those are cool. I like those.
Rodkip, I can't have you on the show right now because Ace just freaked out on me about having Perkin and Chopper appear on Caw.
I'm not in the ring. I'm not in the ring. This is okay. I'm not causing no
Carrot.
disruptions. The only disruption
I'm
I'm
talking
causing...
about you asking to go after the belt of Zeus.
Oh, that's what you meant.
Carrot was going for a chokeslam, but changed it to a hit. Oh my God, what a move against
He didn't
Paz.
need it. He did not need it.
The Orange Machine with a leg drop. Paz lying on the ring. I don't know how much more he'll be able to take tonight. Rod Kip. Oh, missing. I don't even know what that was.
A miss.
Looks like a Kevin Owens move. It was a miss. I'll call it the slow ball.
Slow ball.
Big punch there by the Carrot. Clothesline to take him right back down.
See, it was like a mini boomerang.
Moonsault by Paz, just clipping him with the legs, not getting the landing properly. Tie up here. Uh-oh. Back breaker onto the Aussie Outlaw. The Orange Machine with a cover.
See,
super close to the ropes.
It was his
there we
leg
go.
was on the ropes. Ref, come on.
That should have been a rope break. Fist to the face here by the Carrot. The Carrot must really be after something across the Shock Wrestling universe. The multiple times
he's been inactive
recently
for
appeared.
a while. This is his first time in the ring for like the longest. He's got to make a statement.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Throwing him against the turnbuckle.
He's bleeding. Someone help him.
Oh, just throwing him across the ring now. Beautiful moves by the Carrot. Throwing him to the outside.
It just shows the.
Who do you think's got it in this match? Do you think the Carrot's showing too much offense here tonight against Paz?
I think that's the case, but you know, Paz can still come out on top. He can still change it around.
Yes, it ain't over till it's over, but Carrot sitting in the ring waiting the count out probability as the ref counts up to 4. I guess that's a good point. You know, you technically can't change titles in a count out win though.
Well,
tied up here.
Well, it's a good thing this isn't his belt. This is not a for a title, so it's okay. Yes,
neither of these competitors have a belt. A slam by the Carrot, putting Paz right back down in the center of the ring.
Look at him go. Look at that.
Another leg drop here tonight. Could that be enough? I don't think so. I don't think it's enough to put the Aussie Outlaw away. He's going from the second rope, going for the cover.
Than you think he is.
No, a big kick out by Paz.
I thought I was about to eat my words.
You were going to have to eat your hat there, Rod Kip. Paz.
Not my hat.
Uh-oh. Oh! Brutal moves by the Carrot.
Oh, this time.
Setting up for the choke slam.
This time for sure.
Let us see it. Let us see it. No!
Oh,
he doesn't go for it again. Paz with the recovery.
You played around too much.
Hurricanrana right in the center of the ring. What a wild move that the Aussie Outlaw has pulled out of his... Oh my God, with a knee to the face of the Carrot. Trying to pick him back up. Going for it again. My. Is he going for a third knee here? Oh! Sending that knee higher than his own body. Going for a quick moonsault right onto the Carrot.
This is what I meant. He can always turn it around. And anyone can really turn around any match.
Wild moves being pulled out here tonight by Paz. Paz following him, stalking his prey to the outside of the ring.
More knees.
For another knee to the face.
He's gonna get knee surgery.
Oh my God. You're right. I don't know how much more Paz's knee could take. To the shoulder there of the Carrot.
Success.
Oh! Sending him back towards the barricade. What's going to happen now? Paz hopping back inside of the ring. He thinks he's got this win in the bag here tonight on Friday Night Strike. The Outlaw fires first. What's he doing? All right. I thought he was going to go for something crazy.
He's just messing with him.
That could have been real dangerous.
He's just messing with him.
Oh, clothesline by the Carrot out of nowhere.
You messed around too much, and this is what happens.
Out of nowhere, Carrot is back in this match, missing the leg drop. Paz getting out of the way.
Spoke too soon.
Oh,
Here
quick
goes.
roll up by Paz. Carrot able to get out of it though.
It's
right
fine.
back up on his feet.
Oh. What kind of slime was that?
Not looking too hot. Not looking too hot. Into a cover here. Paz is going down. No!
You really thought he was gonna lose?
The man from down under looked like he was out for the count there. The Carrot finally going for it.
This is what you were
He's
waiting
got
for.
him, sending him south of heaven.
All right.
That's it, Rod Kip.
No.
That's
There's
it.
no
He's
break.
done. Oh. The Aussie Outlaw surviving with a rope break here tonight.
I don't know why you're counting him out.
Oh my God! Why
He's
does
got
Carrot
this.
keep doing that move? The slow ball doesn't work, Carrot.
He
Big
loves
kick
it.
by Paz. On the ropes, tied up. Paz with the recovery hits here.
Oh
my
he
God!
said-
What's going on?
What's going on? No, seriously, what's
Playing
going on?
some mind games with the Carrot. Carrot
Can't
with
do
the
that.
upper hand once again. Could this be enough to put him away?
Here he goes.
Elbow dropped from the top, straight onto the already bloody face of Paz. Oh, there you go. Paz with some more recovery here.
You know, for someone who's named after carrots, he sure doesn't see these reversals coming.
Cross body by Paz from the top rope. Look at this, putting Carrot down. You're exactly right. Rod Kip. Oh my God, look at him. The strength of Paz lifting the
Jesus.
Carrot into that suplex. Paz is trying to
He's gonna do it.
What's he setting up
We
for
all
Rod
know.
Kip?
We all know what's going here. The boomerang.
Into a cover.
This is it. This is definitely it.
1, 2, 3.
I told you.
What a recovery.
The boomerang always comes back.
The boomerang always comes back. Paz looking like he was going to lose that match to the Carrot. Once he caused him to bleed, it seemed that the Carrot had the upper hand during this whole match tonight. Revenge by Paz after Carrot attacked him during his promo last week on Friday Night
When you
Strike.
sent him out.
Carrot may have thought he had the win there quite a few times, but Paz,
The
instant
choke
recovery,
slam.
and as Rod Kip says, the boomerang always comes back. The Aussie Outlaw, multiple recoveries in tonight's match. Rod Kip was
Right
definitely
here,
cheering
right
for
here.
that.
This is where we all thought it was over. I felt it a little bit in me, but when he grabbed that rope,
Oh, so you felt it too.
I didn't want to say it live during the match. I could have jinxed it. I didn't want to do that.
But instant recovery by Paz. Wild strength shown by that superstar here on Shock Wrestling tonight, and then with a boomerang to put the Carrot away.
This is why he should be the global champion still.
I agree, Rod Kip. Paz says that he has been cheated out of global championship shots and other things here in the Shock Wrestling universe recently, but
Well, it's a
getting
good
his
thing.
revenge against the Carrot tonight.
It's a good thing you don't need to be cheated. You can just earn your spot, and I know you can.
Congratulations. Don't forget, next week is All-Star Week here across the Shock Wrestling universe. It's going to be huge.
Ooch.
Very exciting for a Monday Night Caw and a Friday Night Strike to have both of their All-Star Rumbles. But our next match... What? Wait a minute. What? Rod Kip,
Yeah.
we have a Zoom match
A
up
Zoom
next.
match. I love these.
Nicki Fox and Jay Keogh. Just last week, Nicki Fox challenged Jay Keogh for that Zoom championship, making his way down with T-Zombie.
Woo!
Rod Kip, what do you got to say about these two? I don't want to talk about
I
these
love
guys.
them. I love Nicki Fox.
I don't get why you have this undying love for Nicki Fox.
I just like Nicki Fox. Okay.
Full Throttle. I always forget to say their team name when they come out. Full Throttle is here.
Full Throttle. It's like Cars. Not the movie, but like The automobile.
Okay.
I'm listening.
Do you remember what happened last week on Strike?
Yes.
Or do I have to explain it? You're the color commentator.
They lost. Jay Keel lost. Or not Jay Keel, but Animus lost.
Uh-huh.
And I don't know why he's going for the Zoom Championship belt, but...
Okay, then Nicki Fox challenged, yes, JKO for the Zoom Championship. I said last week that I would ask him and see if he would accept, and JKO did accept. He said Nicki Fox, he's got nothing against the guy, as he, of course, was featured on the Animosity podcast over on the Animus YouTube channel. But, of course, your Shock Tag Team Champion... Animus and JKO with their immortal bond here in the Shock Wrestling universe, putting that Zoom Championship on the line here tonight in defense of the Dark Fellowship.
Bathrobes.
I think they are a pretty okay organization. They're better than the Nest.
The new Nest.
What do you have to say, Rodkip? Nothing about JKO?
I think... I still think Jay's the carry. And I'll never change.
Do you think JKO is a future world champion here in the Shock Wrestling universe?
He could definitely do it. But he has,
I
he has to
assume
wait.
You don't want him to do
he
that
has to wait in
with
line.
the Dark Fellowship. Oh, I thought you were just going to say he can't do it under the Dark Fellowship connection.
Nah, he has his own connections. You've seen all the people he got during the Chaos match. Why
JKO and Nicki Fox. What?
Why Animus got the Deadpool face paint?
And remember we said it. Look at this, out of focus. It's like Nicki Fox produced this match.
What? What do you mean by that?
All right. Who do you got?
I'm gonna go. I got Nicki Fox.
Damn. Really? You think he's going to take down the reigning champion, JKO?
He could. You're Mayhem 1 winner. Come on. Oh my god, another one. Did you see that?
Shut up.
Oh, another one. Let's go. Can we hit another one? Damn.
5 minutes on the clock. Rodkip, explain the rules.
Okay, Zoom Championship match. The only way to win is by submission, pin, or knockout.
Beautiful.
You're welcome.
JKO going right after Nicki Fox. No, Nicki Fox getting the upper hand now, choking him out here tonight, pulling on the head of JKO with only 5 minutes on the clock. Clock's a ticking.
Tick-tock,
Will
tick-tock,
Nicki Fox
tick-tock,
go
tick-tock,
full throttle
tick-tock.
tonight? Will he hold it wide open?
He's throttling the neck, as you would say.
Oh my god! What a move by Nicki Fox! Onto JKO.
See, now you're starting to believe a little bit.
Nicki Fox able to take JKO, the Honey Badger, down. Honey Badger has been seeing success with the immortal bond between him and Animus. Nicki Fox and T-Zombie, not nearly as much success recently, but Fox almost able to take him down. Of course, Fox last week was able to beat Animus. Oh my god, going for a cover here. Quick and easy work by Nicki Fox. He does it!
What did I say? What did I tell you?
Oh my god.
You need
Nicki
to...
Fox with the frog splash to put JKO down here in this... Or no, that didn't put him down. Did he do another frog? Yeah, he did do another frog splash to put JKO down here tonight for the Zoom Championship, breaking the immortal bond between Animus and JKO. It seemed that Animus might be a little frustrated with him. They still are the Shock Tag Team Champions, though, after all.
Are you saying the cracks are already starting to show after one loss?
I'm just saying, Animus is shaking his head saying, F Nicki Fox. Look at him. Look at Animus. He's a god.
I'm never
This
inviting
freaking
you
guy.
to another podcast.
This is unbelievable. Now, we, of course, have been seeing... You know, we don't have the Chaos Championship.
Oh, yeah? Where'd it go?
It's on... Bro.
Oh, I know.
You know, I'd say, though, the Chaos Championship League, or whatever the hell you want to call everybody going after that, I feel like the presence is still lingering here on Friday Night Strike in the land of misfits because we have Danny Bourne taking on the Dark Phoenix tonight. House of Fear, a new faction here in ShockWrestling. We just saw them appear a few weeks ago. They've been trying to strike fear into the hearts of their competitors. I don't know. What do you think, Rodkip? Has that worked out well at all so far?
I think it just gets people pissed off. And by people, I mean Flameborn.
Now, of course, you have Danny Bourne in the mask, and right next to him, Isaiah Draven. Isaiah Draven, the former camp counselor of Camp Draven.
Oh, you figured out what the name is called?
I don't remember. I don't know if we ever had a name.
I'm starting to feel like, yeah, we didn't have a name for it.
We said that last week. We had this same conversation.
I know. That's why I brought it up, because I was hoping maybe you found out. Have you ever seen
I couldn't for the life of me.
him without the mask?
What? Danny Bourne? No, but something about Danny Bourne is the most recent competitor we knew that he was getting along with was Devil Han. Grabbed him as his newest protege after Devil Han had finally returned a few months ago, but now Devil Han is gone again, and it seems that Danny Bourne has magnetized towards Draven and liked what he was putting down with the House of Fear. Now, we had seen another competitor of the House of Fear that we don't know if he's no longer around, but Dark Phoenix and Flame Shadow both have been dealing with the House of Fear in their own way. Flame Shadow and the Dark Phoenix seemingly teaming up here. Yes, homing it up to see what they can take on.
Alright.
Now, what do you got to say about either Dark Phoenix, who is in this match, or his seemingly support of Flame Shadow?
I was trying to think of a team name for them, and the only thing I can think of is Phoenix Bourne. What is that? Do you like that?
Well, Danny Bourne's on the other team.
No, for Flameborn Shadow, silly.
I hate that.
What, me calling you silly?
No, that was funny. The Phoenix Flame.
Okay.
Stop it.
Okay. Well, Flame Phoenix just felt too on the nose.
Is it?
Yes.
Never mind. I'm not gonna entertain you. Dark Phoenix versus Danny Bourne. Who do you got in tonight's match?
Watching. I need these rookies to show the numbers. I mean, I guess no. Would we consider Danny a rookie still?
I don't think so. He, of course, was in the Proving Grounds Tournament Season 1 and has made him all the way to Strike consistently. Wasn't he drafted? I don't have my draft sheet. I don't remember who I drafted.
He was probably a lottery draft. That's why you can't remember.
Big swing and a miss by Danny Bourne. Look at this, though. Dark Phoenix picking him up. Whoa! Ooh. Powerbomb onto Danny Bourne. Like I said, though, Danny Bourne might be the one that you have to be a bit more afraid of with his training with Devil Han. Every competitor that's ever trained with Devil Han has been on the up and up, including Killa.
Ooh.
Rodkip, you weren't even there, and Killa used to be part of Devil Han's squad.
I didn't know that. This is news to me today.
And even before that,
today years old.
Poplu and Devil Han always had this rivalry. Wow. Oh my God! Look at this.
Watch your back
of the Dark Phoenix. You better watch your back. The House of Fear is always on the attack, very clearly going after Dark Phoenix as well as Flame Shadow recently. Now, is that what you would do as a faction lead? Whoa! Look at this move by Dark Phoenix!
This man's insane! Stop him!
Oh my god! Picking him back up. Oh my god, taking him down again quite easily.
Shut up.
Into a cover as Isaiah Draven tries to remove the turnbuckle. This has got to be it, though. No, unable to do it against Danny Bourne. Like you were saying, Danny Bourne, not so much a rookie around these parts in the Shock Wrestling universe anymore. Getting beaten up by a rookie, though.
That's not as embarrassing as most people would think. You should always root.
At the same time, though, you know, across the Shock Wrestling universe recently, we've had PWF airing. Some people want to be on that show, and I'm like, it's the Pixar Wrestling show.
I can be Pixar.
We threw the Outer Rim champion. Shut up, Pokey boy.
That's what the P stands for. Pokemon. Oh, the exposed turnbuckle.
That's not good on the back of it. Oh my god, Dark Phoenix.
Oh my god, he's like
Draven,
stalking him. What is he doing? He's like, hey, I'm right here.
Hey, you come here often? Draven sliding into the ring, trying to distract the referee. Dark Phoenix doing a smart move, but taken down by Danny Bourne.
Oh! They're both down.
Both competitors getting attacked. You remember before, we thought that it was possibly them trying to make them join the House of Fear. And it seems that they are in denial, and now they are completely on the attack against these two new competitors in the Shock Wrestling universe.
The ref, what do you... Oh, he kicked him out! Is he kicking him out?
All right, there we go. The ref finally doing something. Super kick by Danny Bourne. Oh my god, Dark Phoenix. Danny Bourne swinging a miss. The ref distracted with the turnbuckle. Danny Bourne with a kick to take Dark Phoenix down. Is this going to be enough to end the match? No, Dark Phoenix sweeps the leg. Oh my god, missing again. Danny Bourne with a knee to the face, a spinning knee.
It connects.
Climbing up top. What are we going to see here? Knee again.
There's a lot of knees going on.
Uh-oh. Picking him back up. Oh my god, what a wild kick by Danny Bourne. Is that enough? Can he reach for the ropes? No, his shoulders are up.
As they should.
Wow.
He's got this. I have full faith in the Dark Phoenix.
Dark Phoenix picking himself back up. Danny Bourne with the assist, throwing him straight into the ropes. Again, missing the kick.
I'm telling you.
Some rookie moves here by Danny Bourne as Dark Phoenix rolls to the outside. What's Danny Bourne setting up for, though? Is he going to fly like the devil? Taking down Flame Shadow on the outside of the ring.
Danny, that's the wrong opponent.
Maybe that's what he wanted to get off his chest. Draven getting kicked out due to his attack on Flame Shadow. Danny Bourne now. Kick.
All I'm saying is he took his eyes off the prize.
Powerbomb into a cover. One, two. No! Danny Bourne able to get out of it again. Kip up. There he goes, landing the kick that time into a cover.
Surely
1,
it's
2,
not over.
3.
Oh, it is over. Okay.
Rod Kip, it's so over.
It's Jover.
I can't believe this. Dark Phoenix falling tonight to Danny Bourne and the House of Fear.
He had it. I don't know.
What do you have to say? Tell the audience how you feel.
I'm a little upset. I thought he had it. I thought I was going to go 2 for 2 on guessing.
Unbelievable. Dark Phoenix almost had the win there, but Danny Bourne sneaking right out of it. And then, of course, the interference by Isaiah Draven attacking Flame Shadow out of nowhere.
Interference?
You know what? Shut up.
I'm just saying. They didn't attack Dark Phoenix. It was all part of the mind games.
He was in the ring, bro.
And they were outside the ring. So they never even got close to each other. You're still losing this fight. Whoa!
Danny Bourne. Oh my God! Flame Shadow.
Wait, who's this
is
guy?
about to attack Danny Bourne.
Wait.
Oh my God! It must be the third member of House of Fear. He's attacking Flame Shadow. Where's Dark Phoenix?
I was about to ask, where's Dark Phoenix?
Flame Shadow getting attacked once again by the House of Fear tonight, but the newest member of House of Fear is here. Oh my God, taking Flame Shadow down in the center of the ring. Danny Bourne with the win, almost getting attacked by Flame Shadow, but this guy, Skullface over here.
Scully?
Wow.
Stop.
Scully? Wow. Attacking Flame Shadow here on Friday Night Strike. House of Fear still stands tall, even though Draven's been kicked out. House of Fear still stands tall on Friday Night Strike.
Who did this?
Well, Rodkip, our next match is setting up for gold.
Ooh.
Because next week on All-Star Strike, we are going to have a European title shot at Lucky Jackson.
Oh, I forget he has it. Yo.
Nova and Tyson are here to face Talon and AV. Of course, Tyson still your reigning Proving Grounds champion. Trevell Nova, Super Goat, former ShockWrestling World Champion.
Ooh.
And Shockwave Global Champion.
He's all of them.
Now, the former former champions of Shock Tag Team Championship Tag Team belts. The former Tag Team Champions here on Friday Night Strike, AV and Talon, are making their way down.
Oh, they're all here?
Rodkip, I'm not even going to talk.
I don't want... Boo!
Yeah, I agree. I thought you wanted Raven. Fly home, bird.
Man.
Shitty Wave Global Champion and the other guys.
See, this is how you know, like, where's Bluebird? Explain that.
Wow. Damn, the diss here tonight by Rodkip.
I'm just saying.
European Championship will be on the line at All-Star. And we're going to give Nova and Tyson a shot at it if they're able to beat the Nest tonight.
Both of them?
They will have to decide.
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna put him like in a triple threat that's eventually gonna be a handicap match type deal.
You know, that's some smart thinking, God. It's Rodkip learning from the best.
Write it down. Write it down.
Myself and Ace. Talon, though, starting off this match against Tyson. What do you gotta say about these big boot?
I gotta say he got.
What do you gotta say about? I know you dislike the new Nest as much as anybody, but what do you gotta say about Nova and Tyson, two competitors that have been prominent ever since you joined ShockWrestling?
I think they work well together. I think Nova finally found a partner. I think a couple weeks back I would have always questioned why he's always got a new partner, but I think he found it.
Tyson taken down by Talon. Now, this Talon and AV tag team, you know, they held on to the Shock tag team titles for a little while, but really, to me, they're just old news. They claim to be this new Nest, which is stupid. Bad name. Are they going to name their next Nest Season 25 Nest? Fall Nest?
See, they went the route of Nintendo. They just slapped the word new and then called it a day.
Yeah, I'm surprised it's not the new Switch. The new Super Mario. Yeah. I know what you're saying.
Yeah. Very
Tyson
original.
picking Talon back up here tonight. Once again, if Tyson and Nova win, they get a shot at the European Championship at All-Star Night next week on Friday Night Strike. Of course, are you looking forward to both the Car Rumble and the Strike Rumble?
If I remember, didn't I win that one?
Fudge if I know.
I know. I remember winning a Battle Royale.
I'm sorry, but the last Rumble that's still on my mind is the first Strike where Andre became the world champion. Well, this year's Shock Rock Rumble, I remember.
Oh, no, that wasn't it. I don't think I won that one. It had to be.
That was Rob. Come on.
No, I'm pretty sure it was a All-Star Week one. I remember there being two of them. Because I won one, and I think Mooch won the other.
I think you are warmer. I don't know. I don't want to claim that you're correct, but that sounds about right.
Yeah, it sounds about right. I remember something like that. Oh, well.
Nova now.
Someone will figure it out.
Tying up AV here. Nothing to say about AV and Talon as superstars here in Shock Wrestling?
No. We don't got to talk about them.
Right.
All we need to talk about is Nova and Tyson.
Well, Nova's, of course, a legend as AV sets up here. Oh, my God. Right onto the head of Nova. That can't feel good on the neck.
Yeah, and who are AV and Talon? Some people off the streets? Yeah, okay. Good one.
Oh my God, pedigree here.
I don't think that was a pedigree.
God damn it, it wasn't fucking pedigree. It was a pile driver. It started with a P and I confused myself. Damn it, Rod Kick. Missing the drop kick. Quick roll up by Tyson though.
This could be it. This could be it.
Two. Able to get it here tonight. Tyson and Trevell Nova. Next week, we will see who will go after the European Championship.
They're gonna flip
it will
a
probably
coin.
be Nova.
They're gonna flip a coin.
Well, Tyson's still your reigning Proving Grounds champion. Maybe he's not ready.
He can have two belts. He could be a double champion.
I know, but maybe he's not ready to go after Lucky Jackson. Maybe.
I think he's been ready.
Well, I believe it will be Trevell Nova going against Lucky Jackson next week for the European Championship at All-Star Strike.
I mean, you're right, but still.
Are you excited for All-Star Strike?
I can't wait to be there. Can I commentate that?
Do you want to place? Do you want to place bets on how long the episode will be?
Right now, it's going to be 2 hours.
I mean, you can think about it, because this next match ain't something to die for, because it's time for the captain of the ship, Andre Pinning Roberts, to put his lost treasure up for an open challenge.
Alright, guys, you guys can go get your snacks. You have time. Will Turner!
Interesting, Will Turner.
What's he doing?
Alright, Rodkin.
It's the guy from the movie. It's the guy from the movies. From the Pirates of the Caribbean movies. The 2 I watched and the 3rd one I fell asleep on. He's here. He's gonna throw a sword and Jack's gonna catch his footing on it and not die from hanging. He's gonna go find his dad.
I love that that's the last thing you remember about the Will Turner lore.
Toiner.
Alright, well, the lost treasure's on the line.
Treasure.
Lights. Your turn again. What do you got to say about this team?
Oh, do we have to talk about this team? They're both
they're all
team. Three of them. They're all three of them are has-beens.
Andre has fallen short recently here in the Shock Wrestling universe has fallen down the card, but at least he's not R-Truth or Carlito.
Don't you bring those names up.
Not released by Shock Wrestling.
Don't you bring that name up. You put respect
on R-Truth. What are your thoughts on that, Rod Kip?
I hated it. I don't care about Carlito like that. But R-Truth, that man's funny. He puts the entertainment.
Yeah, and you're like, I just watched him.
He had the Cena fight, and then he came out with the Cena outfit, and then he pulled out the thing and said the last time is now, and it was irony, because the last time was now, for him.
That's all I've been thinking about Rod Kip, is that exactly where I'm like, wow, it really was the last time. Lost Treasure Champion.
Treasure.
Alright, well,
woo!
Rod Kip, last week we talked about it a bit. Your favorite, you like Black Pearl.
I do. I like the monkey. He goes, E-E-U-ah.
Jack the Monkey, yes. Appears in practically all of those movies.
Hell yeah. He's the star of the show.
Are you ever going to finish the third one?
We can finish the third one.
Do you remember the last scene you watched in the third movie?
No, I can't. That's okay.
Do you remember any scenes from the third movie?
Not.
So it opens with the wedding, or no, it doesn't. That's the second movie. I already fucked it up.
You're already confusing me, and I was already confused.
At the end of this, shut up. At the end of the second movie, Spear by Will Turner. Into a cover here, supporting the Pirates of the Mediterranean. Shoulder up by Andre pinning Roberts. Tony Tortuga putting his head in his hands. At the end of the second movie, Jack Sparrow dies.
Oh my god.
Into a cover here by Will Turner.
I remember.
Another kick out by Andre pinning Roberts.
I remember that. Oh, is that the one with the rocks? The third one? Or am I tripping? And I'm completely off bases.
So, yes, you are correct.
Okay.
She's like, this is your destiny, and throws the rocks on the table, and it transitions to them sailing through the rocks. Or are you talking about the crabs with Jack Sparrow?
I'm probably thinking about the crabs, honestly.
Okay. Yes, because he thinks it's a rock, and then he licks it, and then it's a crab. And the crabs pick up the ship and take it down. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that one, but
I believe this open challenge is Andre rules. I feel like I should have pointed that out.
And what the hell does that mean?
Well, the kendo stick was involved, and he didn't get disqualified.
Oh, I thought that was like a fill-in for like swords and stuff.
So, Rodkip, you don't watch movies. I've watched some old pirate movies that are awesome.
I don't watch movies unless you watch them with me.
That's very cute of you to say. Do you, I really, oh, we have to watch them. We have to finish these Pirates of the Caribbean
We have to
movies.
finish them. 3, 4, 5? I thought there was only 3.
Yeah. Yeah,
Well,
there's 5.
Oh my god, they're afraid of him.
Oh my god, Will Turner attacking the pink sock, then going immediately after the blue sock with some kicks here tonight and a knee. Throwing him into the ring.
Where's my
Andre's
father?
like, what are you doing to my crew? Where's my father? I keep forgetting. So you don't know the conclusion of At World's End. Oh my god, Will Turner taken down by Andre pinning Roberts, but a quick kick out. You know, we could watch 4 without you watching the end of 3, and it's like just a completely different fucking thing.
So I don't need to watch 3 to get 4? Will!
Tap out. The Andre Sleeper has worked here tonight against Will. I like that you did that like Elizabeth does. Will! Elizabeth. Will! Elizabeth.
I like your hat.
Will, I like your hat.
Will, I like your hat.
Today will always stay the day. Remember that's Captain Jack Sparrow. So yes, you have to watch the end of the third movie.
I suppose.
Then you have to watch allegedly On Stranger Tides, and then Dead Men Tell No Tale. God, Salazar's Revenge.
I hope Dead Men Don't Tell Tales.
A win here tonight by Andre pinning Roberts,
Okay.
disappointingly.
I hope you guys got your snacks. 'Cause now the real stuff is going to happen.
Yes, we will get right to the Battle Royale after this, but Andre pinning Roberts with the win here tonight against Will Turner for the Lost Treasure Championship.
I should someone go find some funnier pirates.
Do you think you're going to watch a pirate movie before the next time we're live on strike?
How about Tuesday we'll watch a movie? How does that sound?
Why not until after this?
Oh,
Whatever. Okay.
we could do that.
Folks, we have two more matches here tonight. We have, of course, in our main event, Rush Rivera's Belt of Zeus Lucha Open Challenge. But before that, the Battle Royale to determine who will be facing the Raven next week on All-Star Strike.
Wait.
I want new stars, so the only people that can compete in this match are wrestlers who have never won a world title.
Oh my god, Scum. We were
And
just
here he
dealing with
comes.
pirates. Remember when he was a pirate?
He's not allowed to be a pirate anymore. I get yelled at all the time.
I'm just-
Barbed wire Scum is making his way down to the ring. And who do you see on the outside of the ring here tonight,
I see
Rodkip?
Gaz.
Can you name all those superstars?
I see Gaz. I see the Frogman.
Do you?
I saw Gaz.
Oh, shit. I didn't see Gaz at all.
Why? How did you miss Gaz?
Well, I saw Frogman very blatantly. Oh,
Wait.
there he is, Gaz. Holy crap. And Petey Colombo. I believe the
I think I
foundation
saw-
is back there.
I think I saw
the hell?
Tundra Lee. No, there he is.
Tundra Leaf, okay. I see
There's a
one of
Kaiva
the
family-
Kaiva family
yeah.
members.
Oh, there's more?
It's a battle royale.
Alex,
Oh, shit.
terrible. Oh, my god.
Alex Terrible's naked.
Oh, censor that.
This is weird.
Wait, what do you mean? Is this not what he usually is a wrestling attire?
He wears the mask.
Oh. Oh.
What do you mean, oh? How are you confused? The Dark Fellowship's Alex Terrible?
This is how he looks like?
This is him, yes!
I don't like this. Put him back.
Rodkip doesn't like the slight gimmick change. It seems on Alex Terrible.
I mean, I like the tattoos, but put the mask back on. Not that you're hideous, I just... Put the mask back on.
Look at his bulge.
What? No.
Look at his ass.
Stop making me look at things I don't want to look at yet.
All right. Rodkip, rules of a battle royale.
You can only win by getting the opponents over the ropes, right? That's it. That's the
Yep.
only rule.
And then last man standing.
Last man standing.
Wins. And of course, the winner will face Raven on an all-star strike. This is an opportunity for every single superstar in this match. Maybe we will prove the Raven wrong. Oh,
Maybe.
Uh-oh.
Maybe we'll see.
we're about to see Petey Colombo and Gaz team up against the Kaiva family member.
This is canon to the plot.
Oh my God! They're trying to get rid of him. Kick straight to Gaz's face, suplex by the Frog
I
onto
was
Scum.
going to say, can't wait to see the great Gaz win.
Oh my God, look at this though. Petey Colombo with the suplex of his own. The foundation going after Alex
Oh.
Terrible. Frogman hanging on for dear life. Tundra Leaf getting thrown right over the ropes. Taken down
No,
by
not the
the
Leaf.
Kaiva. Kaiva kick onto the foundation.
Kaiva
Look at this,
kick?
though. Frogman. You don't like that?
I liked it.
We have the rod kick. You gotta like it. God damn it.
I said I liked it. I didn't disagree with you.
Holy crap, you sound so good when you actually speak into the microphone.
Shut up. Oh
Petey
no.
Colombo getting thrown around by Gaz.
that's-
It's all part of the plan. Every man for themselves. It happens here.
Every
in an
man's not
opportunity
here anymore.
Like tonight. No, correct. As Kaiva goes for a drop kick. Frogman from the top rope, missing on Petey Colombo. Gaz lifting up the foundation and just dropping him on his face. Going right after. Oh,
Gaz,
no.
move!
Oh no. Duady Kaiva is who's in the ring, by the way.
Oh, so I'm getting word that it's not the Great Gaz, it's Emperor Gaz. He moved up in the world.
What do you mean you're getting what? He's a senator now?
Yeah! That explains the
Or
case.
he's an emperor now?
Yeah!
Wow, so that explains the cape. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yes. Wow. That's why he's been busy.
That's why he wasn't here.
Wow.
He was
Wild lord drop from Rod Kipper. I am in shock, folks.
He was busy with this coronation and not all that emperor nonsense stuff.
Yes. Having to deal with it on the planet of Gazatron.
Gazakuta
Frogman with a super kick. Then big punches there by Alex Terrible onto the Frogman. I thought Frogman was going to eliminate Petey Colombo, but didn't seem to do it. The foundation getting a big hit by Alex Terrible there. Gaz trying to lead the pack here tonight, making Alex Terrible bleed and then putting him on the top. This has got to be it for Alex Terrible.
It's over.
He's done. No recovery punch.
Aw. I really want...
Big move here by Scum.
I really want the Great Gaz to win. I ain't gonna lie to you.
We are rooting for Great Gaz here tonight as Scum eliminates the foundation. Ethan Payne, Petey Colombo put up top by Duady Kaiva. Oh, is that enough though? No! Trying to put the foot to the face. Look at Petey Colombo lean. Hold on, Petey. He saves himself.
I know Rob is rooting for Gaz or Petey.
Yeah, I know, definitely.
He's like final two.
We definitely know Rob's not. We know he's not rooting for Germ's familial bond with the Kaiva family here tonight.
He's in fact spitting on the name as we speak.
I believe Rob is also not a fan of Scum. I could be wrong. And everybody hates Frogman for no reason.
Frogman is funny. You can't hate the funny character.
Alex Terrible with a choke slam on Petey Colombo. Throwing, oh my God, Scum just eliminated Duady Kaiva. Then Alex Terrible almost getting speared out of the ring by Gaz.
Gaz, finish him off. Come on, don't go for the other green guy.
Oh my God, the Frogman showing who's boss. He's like, Gaz, you've been gone for too long. I'm the green man that rules these streets.
If he was blue.
Uh-huh.
Well,
was that all?
I think they got the joke.
More hits here by Alex Terrible on to Petey Colombo. Scum wondering who to go after, going right back after Gaz.
Why do you keep doing that?
Because why do we have two characters with the same goddamn name?
They are not the same goddamn name.
Paz and Gaz. Ridiculous. You still want Gaz to win?
Yes.
You're despicable.
He's rocking the sandals.
Petey Colombo getting sent to the outside.
It's all up to you, Gaz.
Alex Terrible making Petey Colombo leave. Once again, a shot at Raven at All-Star Week. Wow. Big knee there. Coast to coast? No.
No.
That's if you jump.
Yeah.
Shut up, Rod.
I'm just helping you. Relax.
More kicks there by Alex Terrible. Final 4 here tonight in the ring. Both green men are down as Scum goes after Alex Terrible.
What if we get green versus green? How cool would that be?
Cool? I don't know how much our audience would love cheering for Gaz or Frogman.
They love Gaz.
And honestly, I don't know if necessarily Gaz or Frogman have what it takes to take on the Raven.
You don't know that.
Birds eat frogs, Rodkip.
No, they don't.
Yes, they literally do.
No, they don't.
Frogman getting sent to
Get
the
back
outside,
up.
hanging on for dear life.
It's
Surviving once again here tonight. Emperor Gaz getting attacked from behind by Alex Terrible. Knees
Alex
to the back.
Terrible.
Look at this Scum trying to eliminate the Frogman.
No,
Gaz gets sent over.
Let's go.
Wow, both of them surviving here. Scum kicking Frogman off.
You fucked up. Oh my god, you jinxed it. Wait,
We are in the final three. Gaz hanging on for dear life. Scum and Terrible going at it. Never been a world champion here in the Shock Wrestling universe.
Gaz,
clothesline by the great
for all the
Gaz.
people in Gazalupa.
Oh my god, sending him over.
Oh no!
We are down to a final 2. The veteran Scum or Alex Terrible of the Dark Fellowship. 2 people who have never held the world championship here in the Shock Wrestling universe in all the years. Oh my god, Scum lifting him over his head, unable to do it. Clothesline by Alex Terrible.
I think it's finally time for Scum. It's Scum time. I'm never going to say
Scum's
that again.
not really putting up the defense here tonight. Jesus Christ, Rodkin.
It's his time.
More hits by Alex Terrible, but the strength of Scum to lift him up here. Alex with another elbow to take him down. Is that going to be enough? He's just got to throw him over the ropes to be able to face the Raven for the Shockwave Global Championship at All-Star Strike next week. Kick over the ropes. Alex Terrible.
Alex Terrible.
Alex Terrible of the Dark Fellowship sends Scum over for the win here tonight on Friday Night Strike.
Why did you let this
Wow.
happen?
Rodkip News, your review of that fantastic Battle Royale before All-Star Week.
It was amazing. I loved every single hits, every single throwouts, unless it was Gaz.
I can't believe it. We saw the final 4 being Alex Terrible, Scum, Gaz, and Frogman. What a lineup.
What a final 4.
There was Frogman's elimination and then immediately Scum taking down Gaz. I thought Scum, the veteran, may have had a chance here, but Alex Terrible with the kick to send Scum over the ropes and get the win here tonight. A new superstar ready to rock and roll against the Raven at All-Star Week. Next week, Shockwave Global Championship on the line. Will Alex Terrible bring another belt back to the Dark Fellowship?
Well, they just lost one, so let's see.
But we will have to see what happens next week on All-Star Strike.
He's afraid.
Now we are moving on to our main event. Rush Rivera is presented the LUCHA Open Challenge for the belt of Zeus here tonight in our main event.
So it's a lucha, only luchadors? I like this.
Yes, we kind of did something like this back before Dragon's Den this year.
Yes, I remember.
Samoa Palm Strike.
Hey, that's Kong.
Kaiva?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
No, it has the build.
Yeah. Just because somebody has a similar build doesn't mean they're that person.
No, it's definitely him. I don't know.
No, look.
The tattoo?
I've learned in the past. I've learned in the past that Aussie Avatar, who I thought was Andre Pinning Roberts, is not Andre Pinning Roberts.
Can you still confirm that?
I assumed it by similar build, you know. Of course, infamously, there's been a lot of thought that Jaden and the Butcher or the Carver are the same person. Well, I don't know what you're on about. You're just sounding like me 2 years ago.
Well, that's him. Look, unforgettable tattoos.
You know, some people have the same tattoos.
Not when it's tribal.
I guess
those are usually unique Those are usually unique.
Rush Rivera. Your current belt of Zeus champion, putting the belt on the line here tonight in our main event in this Lucha Open Challenge against Samoa Palm Strike.
Sure. If that's what we're gonna call him throughout the whole match, that's fine.
Well, Rush Rivera main eventing a Friday Night Strike here tonight. What can you tell our audience, who may be new around here, about Rush Rivera, not only the past few weeks, but this past year of Shock Wrestling?
A newcomer coming from the Proving Ground, really worked his way up. I had a match with him. I came out on top, but he's really been on his own, and where he is at now, he's worked his way, and he deserves it. I'll be glad to call this man a friend. Again.
Yes, Rush Rivera, of course, holding that championship of Zeus. I'm glad you're proud of him. I know you congratulated him after he won it. What a win in the Shock Wrestling universe, cemented forever as your Year 3 Galactic Conquest in Shock Wrestling Belt of Zeus champion, Belt of Zeus winner, beating Andrew Owen and Mooch.
Two veterans coming out on top.
But now the belt is on the line here tonight
against
Samoa Palm Strike. I don't know why you're on this. I told you before. I made this mistake with Aussie Avatar, and I made this mistake with the Carver.
Well, I'm not making this mistake. That's him, and you can't stop me from thinking.
So, I know his name's Samoa Palm Strike, but all I keep thinking about is the Tampa Bay Lightning.
Lightning.
Not in the Stanley Cup. Florida Panthers are in the Stanley Cup, and God, please lose.
Is Stanley the car? Is that the racing?
No. That's hockey, Rod Kip!
I don't know these things.
It's okay. I just can't believe that just happened live on Strike.
But you know what I do know?
Wait, no, because next week, our All-Star Week theming, Monday Night Raw is basketball, and Friday Night Strike is hockey themed.
It's a good thing we got this cleared out.
It's both sports that Ace and myself are depressed about right now, too. Isn't that funny?
Do you want to explain why, or are we just going to go
Bro, the Penguins can't get back to the playoffs, Rod Kip.
The Penguins?
It's been like 3 years.
You're telling me the team named after creatures that live in the snow can't be at the hockey? That's insane.
Look, and next year, Utah Hockey Club is going to be named the frickin' Mammoths.
Oh, so
hashtag Tusks Up.
Tusk Up, boys.
Palm Strike going after Rush Rivera with some nice chain wrestling moves here. Twisting the arm.
Pretty sure we've seen these moves
Sweeping
before.
the leg. Big kick there by Rush Rivera to roll away from it. I don't know what you're on about, Rod Kip. Look at this move. Backbreaker by Rush Rivera onto Samoa Palm Strike. Oh! Oh my God, into a quick roll-up by Rush Rivera, wanting to retain that championship of Zeus.
And he will.
And don't forget, next week on All-Star Strike, we have Trevell Nova versus Lucky Jackson for the European Championship, as well as...
Yeah, you don't know that yet.
The Strike All-Star Rumble. Okay, more than likely, Trevell Nova... Nice slam there by Samoa Palm Strike into a cover on Rush Rivera here tonight to win the championship of Zeus. No, unable to do it. And of course, next week on All-Star Week, we will have the Raven versus Alex Terrible for the Shockwave Global Championship.
You know, I feel like that's why Alex Terrible took off his mask. You know, remember when they had that stare down? It's personal now.
Oh, so it's personal now. I get it.
Yeah.
Having to win a battle royale is quite the feat to pull in order to do it. But yeah, you're right. Good job.
You're welcome.
Rush Rivera with a knee to Samoa Palm Strike.
You should trust me.
What a wild opportunity for Palm Strike to be main eventing a Friday night strike here in Shock Wrestling.
Concaiva.
Yeah, once again, Rod kept throwing baseless claims around here in the Shock Wrestling universe as my co-commentator. Maybe he won't end up being co-commentator next week.
What do you mean?
If you keep throwing out these wild accusations against a brand new superstar,
I've seen
Samoa
you done
Palm
worse.
Strike.
Samoa, this is not the battle royale.
He could have been in the battle royale. Coup de grace by Samoa Palm Strike.
Okay, well, if the Samoa Palm Strike is new, why he looking like he be knowing the ropes?
Elbow drop to the back of Rush Rivera, going for the cover. 1, 2, no. Unable to do it. Could you imagine a brand new competitor, a rookie like Samoa Palm Strike, winning the championship of Zeus here in a main event of Friday Night Strike?
You're overthinking this. I know you are.
I don't know what you're talking about, Rod Kip.
I'm saying this man is not new.
I think it's very rude that you're laying claims like that around, especially when we have so many brand new competitors. Look, a frog splash to end it all. Brand new champion. No, Rush Rivera is able to get out of it. Picking Rush Rivera back up. One-on-one, 2 luchadors, famously a big part of Shock Wrestling.
Yeah, how'd that
throwing
happen? Why
Rush
do we
Rivera
have
over
so
the
many
ropes?
luchadors? I get we just
I love Lucha Underground.
Okay. I was gonna say, but no, that makes sense. Didn't WWE buy out Lucha Underground or something like that?
No, they bought out AAA.
Oh.
Rush Rivera making his way back into the ring, kicking Samoa Palm Strike.
I didn't know
pulling
what to say.
on the arm of Rush Rivera. Oh my God. This has got to be it, Rod Kip. This has got to be enough.
This is not.
1, 2. No, another kick out by your reigning champion of Zeus. Stomp to the back, though. Samoa Palm Strike. What a brand new competitor we've seen. I can't believe the moves he's pulled out tonight, showing off and impressing the Strike audience in our main event.
I feel like we've seen these moves before. I don't know what you're talking about.
Elbows to the face by Rush Rivera. The recovery is on to retain that championship, going after Samoa Palm Strike, putting him up on the ropes.
After this match, we're going to get pictures side by side, and you're going to start agreeing with me.
Oh my God, look at this though. Rodkip, what's he going to do here?
Is this the Hurricanrana thing?
Hurricanrana off of the top rope. Rush Rivera climbing right back up top.
Just where he likes to be.
Moonsault.
On top.
Into a cover. 1, 2. No, another kick out by Samoa Palm Strike. I can't believe it. What a main event here tonight. throwing him over the ropes to the outside once again here.
See,
Rush Rivera climbing up to the barricade.
Rush is going to show him how to use the barricade.
Watch and learn. Rush Rivera taking down Samoa Palm Strike on the outside of the ring. I don't know what you have against Palm Strike here tonight.
I have nothing against him. Just, you don't need to hide your name, buddy.
I don't know what you're saying. We have had so many brand new competitors across PWF and, of course, with the upcoming Proving Grounds later this summer.
Proving Grounds.
We've seen a lot of new guys. Dark Phoenix, Flame Shadow. They wear makeup and a mask. You didn't accuse them of being anybody.
That's because they're...
Alex Terrible took his mask off and you didn't know who he was. Rush Rivera looking broken here tonight. Look at this. Is that it? No. Another kick out.
I was about to say when you said that. I said, "What are you talking about? They're nobodies." But I'm like, "Wait, no, I can't say that. That's rude."
How rude. Rod Kip, the crowd pleaser, speaking like a true crowd pleaser, saying that Flame Shadow and Dark Phoenix are nobodies.
You're mincing the words.
Competitors
Relax.
who are dealing with the House of Fear. I think Coolsville sucks.
I seen that. I know what you're referencing.
I can't believe you've seen a Scooby-Doo movie.
I seen the one when they go to the island.
Well, I think Coolsville sucks is from the second movie, Rod.
Isn't that not the island one?
No!
Oh.
Spooky Island's in the first movie.
I see.
Rod Kip's a liar. Just like how he's lying about Samoa Palm Strike, our brand new competitor to the Friday Night Strike roster. Skipping the Proving Grounds, just like a lot of other competitors we've seen, like Adrian Nemeth, for example. But look at this, throwing Rush Rivera against the ropes. No Rush able to recover from that one.
Watch when we find out. When I'm right, you're going to feel so stupid.
Elbow of recovery there. Oh my God, into a quick roll-up on Rush Rivera. 1,
he's not going to lose it here.
No, unable to do it.
What did I say?
The champion still trying to stay in this match tonight. Samoa Palm Strike looking at beefy.
I don't. He's going up. Just where all these
frog splash.
All these luchadors love to be, I guess, if we're going with the narrative.
Unable to do it again against Rush Rivera. What do you mean, going with the narrative?
You know what I mean.
No, I don't. That's why I asked. Hurricanrana.
The narrative, you know, that there's 2 luchadors in this ring right now.
There is 2 luchadors in this ring right now. Once again, with the disrespect from the crowd-pleasing Rod Kip.
What
a move by Rush Rivera into a cover.
I just know what I'm talking about. I just know what I'm talking about.
Rod Kip laying claim that this is a Kaiva family member. We saw a Kaiva family member earlier on tonight. I believe they may take offense to what you're saying.
I don't care what they think. I know what I'm saying.
Samoa Palm Strike getting grabbed by Rush Rivera.
But I will say this: Samoa Palm Strike is a cool name.
He is getting pinned right now by Rush Rivera, though, to retain the championship, unable to do it. He is one hell of a competitor, showing off in our main event here tonight. We're not worthy, Chance, for a brand new rookie like this guy. Oh, wow.
Oh,
really setting him up away from the ropes. That could be it. Oh, no, another kick out.
Oh, my God.
Palm Strike brings the thunder to Friday Night Strike.
Get it? Because the thunder on his attire.
Rush Rivera setting up here, going for something. Drop kick from the top, but blocked. Blocked by Samoa Palm Strike. Palm Strike throwing him into the corner.
You think if I keep saying Concaiva enough, you'll get confused?
Look, I don't even like the Kaiva family members, but this guy is a superstar.
Oh, so you like this guy?
This guy is awesome. Look at the way he's able to take on Rush Rivera, somebody who we've seen since Proving Grounds Season 1.
All right, well, the payoff is going to be
Grounds, crowning
so
a champion.
good.
I don't know what you're talking about,
The payoff is going to be so good when I'm proven right.
Samoa Palm Strike celebrating in the corner a little early in my opinion, but able to throw Rush Rivera back to the center of the ring, setting up for something big on the top
He can't make
rope.
it. He won't make it.
He did not make it. He does not have the flight in him. It might be all that weight in his chest. Look at him. He's a beefy competitor.
Yeah, it's almost as if he's not a luchador.
What do you mean? He looks just like a normal luchador.
It's almost as if it's someone
under that mask. See, he is a luchador. He did a hurricanrana.
Just about anyone can do a hurricanrana if they tried.
You heard it here first, folks. Rod Kip claiming anyone could do a hurricanrana. Look at that wild move from the ropes, but stopped by Rush Rivera.
Yeah, okay.
Rush Rivera wanting to retain his championship in this Luchador Open Challenge, going for the cover after a big move. 2, 3.
Exactly.
Rush Rivera retains against Samoa Palm Strike. What a wild new competitor here in the Shock Wrestling universe. A brand new rookie main eventing a Friday Night Strike in an opportunity of a lifetime for the Open Challenge for the belt of Zeus. Rod Kip is going and sounding like a Scary Box conspiracy theorist over there.
I'm not.
Meanwhile, I am not crashing out for once on Friday Night Strike. What a wild match presented by Samoa Palm Strike. I think he is going to be a top star here on the Friday Night Strike roster.
You're going to elevate him?
He might get a push, and we'll see how the audience reacts to him, you know. But Rush Rivera able to retain here tonight against Samoa Palm Strike. What a match it was. Could be a possible match of the year contender.
Sure.
What do you mean, sure?
All this uncertainty is racking my brain.
Rush Rivera retains the championship of Zeus here tonight on Friday Night Strike's main event. What an open challenge it was, but congratulations to Rush Rivera. The rookies might get pushed to the top someday. Congratulations on a
for sure
big match, but Friday Night Strike, where we bring the thunder. What a wild show it was tonight. Don't forget, next week is All-Star Week for both Monday Night Call and Friday Night Strike here in the Shock Wrestling universe. We are going to have 2 huge rumbles to determine upcoming events. Don't forget Aftershock Live on June 29th. And then later that week, Friday Night Strike as the pre-show on 4th of July. But later in the evening, 4th of July's Fight Night live on Shockwave Sports. Thank you all for watching. Good night, everybody.
Good night.